just realized?
No.
We made a promise to say welcome to the podcast in French. But honestly, I've forgotten how to say it. Oh, man.
I'm so disappointed in us.
Yeah, me too. Because we did a Zoom call.
We did.
With a fan last week who was the one who invited most people to our podcast Instagram.
Yes.
Which was really cool. And she was so cute. And she taught us a couple of French things that unfortunately we do not remember. But I do think it's better to not say it than to say it wrong.
Let's stick to what we know. Chocolat chaud.
Exactly. She did say that was perfect pronunciation, though. She also liked my pronunciation of baguette. But it's not as complicated. Croissant. Yeah. So sorry to you for not saying that in French. But at some point, we will say welcome to this podcast in French.
We will.
But for now, I'll say it in Norwegian just to... it's not going to weigh up for that, but I'll do it. Velkommen til dagens podcast-episode.
That reminds me of listening to P3 podcasts.
Nice.
Fun.
How are you, Esme?
I'm good. I'm very warm.
Do you want to give us the daily weather report or weekly?
I do. Yep. I do.
Because it's better than it has been.
This is true.
Yep. Go.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today it's absolutely boiling. I think it's about 24 degrees and sunny.
Summer came back.
Damp. Like the air is like moist.
Moist. Like I don't like the word.
No, moist. I know. That's trying to think of something else. It's not pleasant. It's humid.
Yeah, it's humid. That's
there.
The
we
word.
go.
Yeah. You're wearing shorts. I'm kind of jealous. I will change into shorts later.
You should.
But we're gonna take some pictures for Instagram, and I needed jeans. So
yeah,
that's
why
true.
I'm in
jeans.
That's true.
But something exciting happened this week.
It did.
Yeah. I released a new song.
Yes, you did.
You looked so confused for a second. You were like, what the heck
happened this week? I was like, what happened this week?
I released a new song.
You did?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was a very good day in general because last week I was sick pretty much all week. I'm still not like 100%, but I'm pretty close. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And my doctor thought I had coronavirus, COVID. So I
had
to get Corona. So I had to get tested. Let's take a second to talk about...
Let's unpack that.
Oh, God. Okay, so I'm sure that most people know from either hearing about it or seeing pictures, video, whatever, that the test that you have to do is that they stick this thing into your nose.
A long swab.
Yep, into your nose, all the way up to like what feels like your brain. And then they like twist it around for like 5 to 7 seconds to get whatever they need. And they pull it out. And then they do a similar thing in your throat. And I thought the nose thing is going to be unpleasant, right? Because you don't want...
It probably was.
You do not want things that far up your brain. But then I was like, the throat thing I can deal with because I've had a lot of like strep growing up. So I've done like the testing a bunch of times. So I'll be fine with that. But it turns out that it's not a regular strep like test because this swab is going way down your throat.
No.
I don't know if they did this on purpose, but I think they like literally like swiped my gag reflex because I was just like
no. Did you do that?
Oh, the entire time. It was so bad.
Did the person doing it like crack up? Because I would have just died.
You know what
laughing.
happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened. He did the throat first, which I felt like was mean. Like, why would you not start with the most unpleasant? Anyway, he started doing it, and I literally grabbed his arm and I
pulled down.
I pushed him away, and the guy goes, "No, don't move." And I was like,
I'm gonna throw up.
Don't move? That's easy for you to say. You're not the one with the fucking swab in your throat. Like, this is not fun. Oh, man. It was horrible. And the brain thing, and he said to me, and that kind of scared me. He was like, when I do this in your nose, do not move because it's, like, very sensitive area. So we don't want to, like, do anything that we shouldn't. So don't move. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to move. And so I didn't. I sat still, but I was like, "Ugh." And then like it hits like the
Oh
tear
God.
thing.
Yeah.
So like on one, it was on my
No.
right nostril. So like my right eye was literally just like bawling, and then
Oh.
the other one was completely dry.
Oh
And he
no.
takes it out, and I was like, ugh. And I was like crying so bad on the one eye. And then he was like, "Do you want a tissue?" I was like, "Do I want a tissue?
That's
Look
the
at
least
me.
you can do.
Look at me. Give me a tissue." But that
Wow.
was a strange experience, like the whole thing, because obviously, like, um, I'm so glad that we live in a country where you can get tested
Mhm.
and you can get tested for free.
Mhm.
But the whole like process around it
Mm.
is a whole thing. So like there are different places in Oslo where you can get tested, different hospitals.
Yeah.
So based on where you live, you kind of belong to a hospital, and
Mhm.
that's where you get tested. So I got instructed to go there and then park in a special parking lot
Lucky you.
for potential corona people, and wait in your car. They were like, "Do not get out of the car until this
Do
is
not wind the window down. Do
literally
not do
this is
anything.
literally what they told me. Do not get out of the car until we call you when it's your time.
To shine.
And when we call you, do not go in the front entrance." Like you should have
Corona entrance.
I should have recorded this phone call. It was actually pretty funny. Go into the side door. Someone will come get you. And I was like, all right. So they call me and they're like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm in my car." "Okay, you can go out of the car now and go to I was like, "I know, you've told me this a million times." I go there, guy comes out in like full on hazmat suit, right? And he's like, and then he's talking about his mind. He's like, "You're Matilda Grassberg?" I was like, "Yes, I am.
That's me.
Come in here." And I thought I was gonna go into like a room, right? Like a procedure room. No,
Like
no,
a
no.
tent.
You get in literally just right inside. There's a chair in the hallway.
The corona chair.
The corona chair. And you sit down, and there's like a bunch of people around there. And I was like, "What? Who are these people? Like, do they have corona? Am I gonna get it from being like, what is happening?" But yeah, it was very unpleasant.
Did you do that to the test in the chair?
Yes.
You did the gagging in the chair?
Yes.
With the people walking?
Yes.
I wish I was there.
And I walked out of there, and there was another person coming who was like going in after me. And she just saw me like wiping my tears, and her face, she looked terrified.
Terrified? Yeah.
Oh man, it was not fun.
Doesn't
But
sound
again,
fun.
like I'm very glad that we are able to get tested, and I tested negative. I forgot to say that I tested negative.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, that is why you're here. Would have had like a glass shield between us, and you would have climbed through the window. But I did actually. Since I said that I was going to start a vlog, which I kind of regretted after I said it, because I was like,
You did say
that's
that.
a lot of work. But
Oh, no.
I started putting it together, and I did shoot some video from the testing. Not from the actual testing, because that was not allowed.
Not the gagging?
No,
What?
I asked, but that would have been so embarrassing that I wouldn't have posted it anyway. Literally, like, consistent.
The image of this is so funny. I don't know why. It's just sitting. You know when a cat has a hairball? And they just like keep gagging.
I'm pretty sure that's what it
That's
looks
just like from the side, like.
And also the guy who was like this so annoyed with me that I pulled his hand out, and I was like, do not get mad at me.
How about
for
you-
not
yeah.
wanting to gag? Like, yeah, it was the whole thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, tested negative. Turns out that is just what we talked about last week. I'm exhausted.
Just exhausted.
Yeah, hence why I got all the symptoms. Probably also have cold, but yeah, not corona.
Not corona.
Which we're pleased about. We can high five on that because we don't have corona.
Yay.
Yeah.
Fun.
So that's my week. What have you done? Done anything fun?
No.
No?
I've been to work.
Yeah.
It's been warm.
It has been warm.
I'm playing a lot of table tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you getting good?
I'm quite good. I do play pretty much every day at work.
I feel like we should do that and we can vlog.
Yeah, we
us
can.
playing table
Because
tennis.
there's table tennis tables in Oslo around.
Yeah, and
So
parks and stuff.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we bought bets, and we have been doing, as in my girlfriend, my fiance, and I have been
Fiance.
table tennising.
Table tennising.
It's
That's
very
not
fun.
a thing, but it
No.
sounds like it should be a thing. It's
We've
a
been
thing
table
now.
tennising.
Yeah.
That's fun. I really haven't done much at all. I feel
No.
like I have though. I feel like it's something I'm really missing out on.
Probably.
But still no. I've been
No.
watering your sister's plants.
Oh yeah. Because she's not here.
she's
She
not
got a
here.
boyfriend.
Left us.
She bought an apartment, got a boyfriend at the same time. Has not. You and I have been more in her apartment than she has.
That could be true.
Because I painted her entire apartment, and
You did.
you're watering the plants.
I am.
So yeah, it's basically our apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should start
can just
recording
hang
our
out there.
podcast there. It could be our podcast studio.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just turn the whole thing into a studio.
I mean, why not?
Why not?
We both have keys.
Both
so,
have keys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not much to report.
No.
I've eaten a lot of snacks.
Oh, snacks. I love snacks.
I love snacks.
We are going after this podcast
We are.
to get McFlurries.
I'm raising
So
the roof if you're not on YouTube.
So exciting.
Me too.
So exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting.
Speaking of YouTube, also released a video for the song,
You did.
which was a lot of fun. It was the first video that I shot and directed, I guess. I mean, it wasn't that much directing, but and edited myself. Seems like people like it.
I think it's great.
It was really fun. I had
I
some
think
help
it's
from
great.
my sister-in-law to do like the actual camera work.
Mhm.
And she had the time of her life. She was like,
Thriving.
I feel like I found my calling and
I mean-
maybe I should be like a videographer. And I was
Why
like,
not?
it's not too late. You're only 30.
It's
You
not
can
too
do whatever
late.
you want. But no, we had a lot of fun. And so we went to my parents' farm.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back with the end result, we didn't have to be there. But the reason why we went there was because I had some other ideas as well.
You did.
That did not pan out the way I thought they would. It was still fun to like do it there because I like going there, and my parents were not home. So just me and my sister-in-law, and I was like, since they are not home, and technically we do not need to ask permission to do things in this house
Mm-hmm.
because they're not here. I want to try and get some drone shots inside the house.
Yeah.
Right? Because in my head, because they have a big house and they have like really high ceilings.
Mhm.
So I was like, this could work. This could be really cool. Right? And I had this whole thing planned out in my head. This is happening. It's going to be cool. And for those who have seen the music video, we used a projector and we projected parts of the Forever video,
Mm-hmm.
like on me and on like the bathroom tiles because
Yeah.
it like made a really cool texture. So my plan was to fly the drone from like the living room area outside the bathroom and then like turn into, I'm showing this with my hand
Mhm.
for those on YouTube, to turn into like the dark bathroom where a projector was like projecting the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna look sick,
Great idea.
right? It was a pretty great idea.
How did it play out?
Here's the catch. I've not flown a drone inside before.
No.
When you buy a drone, it says fly outside.
Yes.
There's a reason for that, turns out. Because I start up the drone,
Oh no.
I start flying in the living room. It's fine because it's light,
Mhm.
right? Turn into the bathroom where it's dark.
Oh no.
Turns out, drone does not like dark. And the drone, because like it's with the controller, I have
Mhm.
my phone using that as like a monitor, right?
Mhm.
So I'm looking at it and it just starts beeping. And it's like, nee, 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 it's like, error,
Oh,
get
no,
out of there.
no.
Like, can't see, we can't see, losing signal. I was like, oh, okay. And I thought, I'll just back it
Mhm,
out, right? Because
mhm.
it flew. What is the word?
It flew in.
It flew in to the dark. And I was like, I'll just back it out. Turns out, too late. I'm backing,
too late.
I'm backing it out. Comes out of the bathroom.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden,
Oh, no.
just decides to live a life of its own. Starts spinning and just flies full force into my thigh. I know that this sounds like I've made it up, but I really do.
This is
have
a
not made
dramatic.
this up.
This is a true and dramatic story.
It does not stop in my thigh. It's just spinning with the little rotor blades on both my thighs.
Oh,
it's just
no.
like, and then just like lands on the floor.
And you're like, well,
And I'm like, ow, that hurts.
great footage.
And my sister-in-law is like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, this hurts. And
I'm
immediately,
injured.
I just like unbutton my pants and like pull my pants down. She's like,
Oh,
what
no.
are you doing? And I'm like,
like-
I need to look at the damage.
The
and
trauma.
I had like little cuts on
Oh
both my.
no.
It wasn't deep. It wasn't like bleeding, but it was like red. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because I had pants on. So thank God I had pants on.
Imagine if you hadn't.
But the blades are actually pretty sharp. So I was like, this could have gone so much worse, or it could have ended in my face, which would have
Yeah,
been terrible.
your hair.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
been
wouldn't want to
bad.
mess up the bun. But yeah, so turns out, do not fly a drone inside, especially in a dark room.
Don't do it.
It's not made for that. It's not meant for that, and it does not enjoy it. It could potentially give you cuts on your thighs.
Yeah, no one wants that.
No. But we had fun.
That's
except
good.
for that. And she said to me at one point when we were filming, she goes, "Why don't you dance a little bit?" And I was like, "Yeah, funny, no. Not gonna
Good
dance."
one.
And then she's like, "No, but seriously, like dance, and you can have it like in slow motion. It's gonna look cool." I was like, "Me dancing does not look cool." And
Slow
in
motion?
any form,
No.
slow motion, fast motion, normal motion doesn't look
All the
cool.
motions.
Yeah, but I did it. She put on a song I really like, and I danced a little bit. And it actually ended up some of it in the video, which
And I think it looks
turned
great.
out pretty cool. So I was like,
think it looks great.
I'm faking that I know how to dance.
Killed it.
Yeah, thanks. It
Looked
was
great.
fun. We also had the best, which thank you to everyone who has been listening to the song, because I had the best like first 24 hours of after a
Yes.
release. I think we had like 20,000 streams almost in the first 24 hours, which is way more than I've ever had before. So I hope that it keeps going up.
Me too.
And we got some nice
Rising trends.
playlisting on Spotify. Got New Music Friday, second place. Also, never been so high in second place.
Well, there you have it.
So I tested negative for Corona, released a song all in one day. It was a good day.
I was expecting more things.
I was also, I think there was more. What was it? I can't remember.
You did something.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Well, now it's like such a
It's an anticlimax.
anticlimax.
Yeah. I did
I'm
this.
sorry.
I did this.
And
That's it.
I can't remember. Oh,
I can't
man.
remember. No idea.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that great then.
Maybe you ordered some good food.
No, I didn't. I made pasta.
That's so sad.
Yeah. It's good pasta though, but that's
Okay.
not the thing.
No, that's not what I wanted to
I
hear.
can't remember. That sucks.
That does suck.
Now I kind of ruined this whole story now that I ended it with that. I'm
So
sorry.
that's all for
guys.
this week, guys. Bye. Kidding. Oh,
What?
fun
Tell
thing.
me.
I also have to apologize because my eyes, something wrong with them right now because they're really hurting. So if I'm looking at you funny, it's not for any reason other than they feel weird.
You love me?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, your eyes are hurting.
That's okay. I just feel like I'm like raising my eyebrows a lot.
You're allergic.
Ugh, yeah. But fun thing that involves both of us
What is it?
is that we, the two of us,
Oh no.
in this podcast,
Yes.
that was a stutter. I don't have a stutter, so that was weird. In this podcast, we have been mentioned on a radio channel
Yes.
in the Netherlands,
That was really
which
cool.
is sick.
Is her name Giselle?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
If I remember that wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's her name.
Okay.
She sent us a video on Instagram where she'd filmed. So she has a radio show,
Mm-hmm.
and she'd set up a camera and she sent to
So
us a
cool.
video where she talked about our podcast. I'm gonna be honest, I did not understand her language, so all I understood was the part where she said, "What would Billy do?"
Yeah, and our names.
And our names, and then she played Tonight, I think. Yeah. It was really cool.
It was
and
so
we really
cool.
appreciate it. I feel like that's one of those things that we wanted this podcast to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
We want this podcast to be able to like reach people in a different way than the music alone does.
Yes.
And I feel like that was our first like
It was so fun.
success that happened.
I have never felt more famous in my life.
It was really cool.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I wish I understood what she said. I hope she
I know
said
it was
something
such a
nice.
wild language. I was like, this is so cool. And I was like, I hear like manager as me, Matilda.
Yes.
And then like some like the songs and then the podcast. But I mean, I didn't need to understand anymore because that was great.
It was still pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was great.
That was really
That was
fun.
a big highlight of my week.
Yeah. So if anyone else has a radio show.
Yeah, if you have a radio show knocking about, please shout us out.
Yes.
Because
We really appreciate it.
I was waiting for my falafel.
I think we should, when this episode comes out, it's currently Sunday. We're releasing it tomorrow, Monday.
Yes.
We should post a little bit of that clip. If Giselle is fine with it, we'll message her and ask, what is this?
Put it here, Matilda.
What am I putting?
The clip.
Oh, you want me to put it in the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Matilda is een singer-songwriter en producer uit Noorwegen. En naast dat ze muziek maakt, maakt ze sinds kort ook een podcast. Een podcast die ze samen maakt met haar manager / beste vriendin Esme. En die podcast heet What Would Billie Do? En Billie verwijst dan natuurlijk naar Billie Eilish.
That was we made silence so that we could put the clip in.
We did.
Hopefully she says yes. Imagine if she says no, and now we have this clip, this like 15-second silent
We'll
moment.
put something else in there.
Yeah. You dancing.
Me dancing. Okay.
To Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
I can
'Cause
arrange
I already
that.
have a video of
Yes,
that.
you do. That is already accessible.
Oh, that's a great video.
It is a fun video.
Anyway, we're doing the thing where we're side noting and then,
I hate us sometimes.
I love us.
Me too. I take it back.
Don't hate us.
I don't.
Yeah, but the radio show is really cool.
It was really fun.
And at some point, I think maybe we mentioned this in the very first episode, but I'm not sure. This could have also just been something that you and I talked about. But at some point, we would want people to request one of my songs at their local radio stations.
Yeah.
And obviously, you can do that now or whenever you want. But I think we want to wait with that challenge a little bit until we have more followers, more listeners.
Yeah.
But we do want you to do something else this week. What is it?
Yes, we
Esme?
do. Let me take over and tell them.
Do it.
Hi, guys. The challenge this week is to share Matilda's new song, which is called Figure It Out. If you didn't already know that,
Figure
leave
it out.
and figure it out. No,
Do you want to sing a little bit of it?
No.
Okay. You said to me that it was one of your, what is it? Top
It is
two
top
favorite
two
songs.
favorite songs.
And you know what? I was really excited that you said that and really happy, but I forgot to ask what's your number one song.
But this is the thing. It's a very
can't decide.
highly contested place. It's hard. It changes pretty much every time someone asks me.
Okay, so today, what would it be? Top
Today,
of your head.
top of my head, it would probably be Wild Eyes.
Oh yeah,
I'm really good on that as well.
old classic.
Old classic. I just can't. It's catchy and it's great.
It would be fun to at some point do like because that album that Wild Eyes is on, it's on Serendipity, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I never know. It came out 5 years ago, and then my first album came out 8 years ago, and it would be so fun to like take a few songs from each album and do like a remake. Like now time, whatever time that would be, 2020,
Now time.
2021.
Now time.
It's a weird thing to say.
Let's do it in now time.
Now time. Anyway, to do like are you still laughing?
Now time.
Don't do that because then I'm gonna start laughing. Oh man.
Yes.
I feel. Why are we like this today?
I don't know.
Something's off.
Something is so off.
Is it the weather? Oh,
so
it
sorry,
could
guys.
be that I was
Oh
about
my
to say that we
God.
haven't seen each other in a while, but that's a lie because we've seen each other twice this week.
I know.
Ugh,
Do you know the other day?
I feel like we need to apologize.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, don't say the other day yet. I'm not done.
Oh.
I can't do the thing. I was just gonna say that I want to make remakes of the songs. If that's
Now
something
time.
someone wants, let us know.
Let us know if you'd
Maybe
be
we can-
interested.
In now time versions.
Remakes in 2020
Oh God, this
of
is
past
terrible.
songs.
I'm glad that we don't have like a production company putting this podcast out because they would fire us.
They would hate us. They would have hated us since the start. This is not the first time.
No. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. I'm so sorry,
But
guys.
what happened the other day? I can't stop laughing.
Okay, I'll take over and bite my mouth to stop me from laughing. The other day, my fiance was like, "Oh," because she listens to our podcast every Monday, like the
Cute.
loyal little bean she is, and she was like, "Oh, I just have to ask you something." I was like, "Oh God,"
Oh,
and she
no.
was like, "I don't want this to sound bad." I was like, "Well, it's starting to sound quite bad already. The way you're like, setting this whole thing up," and she was like, were you guys tired the other
Oh,
day?
man.
And she said that we sounded like, and I was like, yeah, because you were tired and I was tired. And I was like,
and I was starting to get sick as well.
yeah.
The next day is when I had a fever
and she
for the
said
first time.
that it's probably just because she knows us so well and she hears us talking all the time that it was quite evident.
Yeah.
But like, she was like, you just, like, you kept like mumbling and getting words wrong. I was like, yeah.
Well, Tora,
Hello.
you're gonna hate this episode.
Yeah, this episode is a car crash.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh my
Why?
God.
I don't know. I think for me, I don't know with you, but I think for me, wow, this is uninteresting. But I think for me, it's because I've literally been inside in my bed since we recorded the last episode.
That's
a week
true.
ago. Like I've been inside because I was really not feeling good, which you're gonna see in the vlog because the video I watched it afterwards. The video I took of myself when I was sitting in the car in the parking lot telling the camera that I was about to get tested. I look like I'm dying.
You look like you already have had corona for 2 weeks.
Right, because I had like
Oh, no.
I've had a fever almost like or like back and forth feverish all week, and not feeling good at all, and I've been sleeping a lot, and so I think for like today's the first day where I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm totally back to myself because evidently I'm not, but I'm feeling a lot better than I have been in a week. So I think like I just like seeing you in general, like hanging out with someone, talking to someone face to face is giving me a lot of energy.
That's good.
And it's kind of like, you know when your energy level like peaks, which is a good place to be, but then it kind of like goes over the edge onto the other side. That's where I feel like I'm at right now. Yeah.
It's okay.
We need a McFlurry.
We do. We're going to go and get them.
You know what I also kind of want?
Tell me.
The apple pie, which is really good.
I've never had one.
Do you know when I had the first one?
Tell me.
It's a very specific story. It was the very first time where we were living together. You and I took your girlfriend at the time.
Oh, yeah.
To get McFlurries for the first time.
Yes.
And then we didn't know, well, she didn't tell us until we were literally, see, now it's happening again. Wow, I need to sleep. In line, in the drive-thru, she goes, I'm lactose intolerant.
The saddest.
We were
The
like,
saddest
what?
thing.
Wait, why
But
didn't you
coming from McFlurries?
Why didn't you tell us this? And then she's like, no, I'll just have the apple pie, right? And I was like, the apple pie? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Ah, okay.
And she got the apple pie, and it smelled so good. And then she's like, do you want to try it? And I was like, do I want to try it? And I tried it, and it was like fucking delicious.
Do you know, they were so popular when when I was at school. Like, it was like the thing that everybody used to get like after school was like the apple pie, because it's also super cheap. I think it's like 79p in England.
It's cheap, yeah.
Yeah, so people used to get it a lot. And when it's like, do we have that here in Norway? The McDonald's monopoly?
I've never heard of that.
Okay, no, it's probably because it's like technically gambling or something. Norway's super strict with this kind of shit, guys. Anyway, there's like a Norway monopoly. Help me, someone.
We're going to sign off very soon,
there's
guys.
a McDonald's monopoly.
There's only a few minutes left.
There's a McDonald's monopoly, and you can win like cars and like millions of pounds, and you can also win food items.
Why do we not have those?
A lot of times there's apple pies, which was the end of my story.
Let's get it. Let's get both.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorted.
But honestly, I think we should sign off.
I'm embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed too. This is literally going nowhere. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
I know you guys are going to be astounded that we released this podcast.
You waited for a new episode, and this is what you got.
I hope it's not people who have been like referred. Oh my God.
See?
I hope it's not people who have been like invited by their friends, and this is like the first episode.
I hope they start on episode 1, and then like they don't hear this until
it's too late. They love us already.
Later. Yeah, hopefully. Well,
I will text all my friends and recommend that they just skip this
one. But I know someone who's not going to skip it is your mom.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mom. I'm so sorry. I'm
reviews.
fine.
Yeah.
I am fine. I don't
also,
sound fine.
Esme's not drunk.
No.
I know you might be worried, but none of us are drunk.
It's just one of those days.
And we just keep rambling. Like, why are we not
It's like, guys, everyone's thinking, just shut up.
You know what?
Let's shut up.
Let's shut up. Thank you for listening.
If you've got this far, I want to give you something. I don't know what. a high five.
Yeah.
Or a
hug. Oh, we
guys,
can't give hugs.
seriously, if you're here now, you're in the dark side of the internet.
Yes, and we appreciate you more than you will ever know.
I want you to comment on our most recent Instagram. If we do
if you made it this
there's
far.
probably not a clip of this in this podcast on Instagram because it's not much to shout about.
No.
But whatever is on our Instagram, this is the latest thing. Please comment saying I made it.
Yeah.
If you're
I
here,
genuinely want to know.
I'm just interested to see if we can like see how many people made it this far.
Yeah. I'm impressed if you did.
Yeah, me
But
too.
We need to stop now.
Yeah.
So,
and now time. Now time stop.
Thank you for
Thanks,
listening.
guys. Bye.